Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to play Wish You Were Here as recorded by Pink Floyd on guitar. Now this is a classic 12-string acoustic guitar song, so I broke out my Guild 12-string for this lesson, but if you don't have a 12-string, don't worry, it'll still sound great on an acoustic guitar or even an electric guitar as well. Now there's really just two parts to this song. There's what I call the A section, which is used for the intro, and it's also used as like an interlude throughout. It's how the song ends as well. And then we have the B section, which is the part that all the singing happens over. So once you learn those two parts, you'll be able to play this song, and I'm going to break it down for you step by step. But before we dive into it, if you're new to the channel, I've got a gift for you. I put together this awesome fretboard guide, which shows you the 5 must-know chords and scales for mapping out the entire fretboard. And in fact, a lot of the chords that we're going to cover in today's song lesson, you're going to see on this page, and you're also going to learn the scales that go with those chords. And that comes into play especially with a song like this, where you have little licks that we're playing off the chords, like what we're going to do in the intro of this song. So grab this PDF. It's just a 1-page PDF first, completely for free. All you got to do is click the first link down below, or you can go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide to download it right there. All right, well, hope you enjoy that. And with that said, let's get started with the intro. All right, so the intro kicks off the song, and here's what the first part of it sounds like. All right, so what we're doing here is essentially moving between two chord shapes with some little melodies in between. The first chord is an E minor 7, and I play that like this, just from the 4th string down, 2, open, 3, 3. And then the other chord is a G chord. Now you can play your standard 4-finger G like this, or sometimes I play it without the index finger, but most likely on the recording it's this full G. So from there we're gonna add these little melodies in between. We're gonna go. So that begins by playing the 5th string open and hammering down to the 2nd fret on the 5th string. So then play the open 4th string, and then play the 2nd fret. And what you've done is you've landed on that E note, which is part of that first chord that I showed you, the E minor 7. So we go. Now this is a pickup. It starts on beat 4. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, E and a 1. So that 2nd fret, part of that E minor 7, begins on the downbeat. Then we're going to strum. We're going to go. So that's going to play the 2nd fret, then go down, up, down, or 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. Then we're going to go 4 and 1, and we'll play a little melody. That's the open 3rd string, and then the 2nd fret on the 4th string. Now, this song just has a couple chords in it, but what makes it tricky is doing that strumming, being able to kind of strum a 16th note pattern there, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a, then 4 and 1. Then you have to go to just picking those individual melody notes in between the chords. So you're strumming for a second, then you're picking melody notes, then you're strumming, and that's what a lot of times hangs players up. So just to review, from the pickup, we're going to count 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay, so there we're playing open 3rd string, 2nd fret of the 4th string, then play the open 4th string, and that's the note D. Then what we're going to do is go. and we're gonna go to that G chord next. So da da, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a. We're gonna do the same pattern, so it starts on beat 2. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E. Now here, instead of strumming there, we're gonna kick back into that intro, but this time we're gonna add the G note before it. So we'll go. So it's gonna go 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Then we're back to that E minor 7. So rhythmically, when we go to that G chord, we're gonna pluck the open D string and then go down, up, up, and then play just the single note. So it's 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2. Then we reset. So far, it sounds like this. 3, 4, 1. Then we do it again. Okay, that's the first half. Then we have this little variation. We go. Okay, so we started out the same way. We went to the E minor 7, and we go 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a O. So this is a different melody here. This is the 2nd fret of the 4th string, open, then 2nd fret of the 5th string, then open 5th string, like this. Then we go to a new chord shape, and it looks exactly like the E minor 7 from the 4th string down, but what we're gonna do is just add a different bass note in there. We're gonna put the A bass note in there, and now we have a different chord. This is an A7 sus4, like this. Okay, then we're gonna do that same strumming pattern on the A7 sus4, so 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. It's like what we did on the E minor 7, so it's down, up, up, down. Then this little hammer, back to the E minor 7, down, up, up, then da, 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 to the A7 sus. Then we finish with 2 bars of G. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and then we're into the verse. So let me back up here. We're gonna play this entire intro. Now keep in mind, it does go twice. So we play it once just by itself, then we play it again, and there's actually a lead on top. But that's over this first section. So let me play it just one time so you can hear what it sounds like in context. And don't forget, we're gonna start on beat 4. Get ready, and I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3. Variation. G. Great job. So you've got that A section down. Let's move on to the B section, and this is where the singing comes in. All the singing happens over these 8 bars. Here's what it sounds like. 3, 4. So you think you can tell? All right, so this is the first part. Now, I like beginning on a C chord, but I put the G in the bass. So it has this really strong sound to it. And what it is your typical C from the 5th string down, just 3, 2, open, 1, open. but I'm gonna bring up that ring finger and play it on the 3rd fret of the low E. And then I'll put my pinky on right underneath that. So you've got a C chord like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to D, but here I put the F sharp in the bass, so it's actually D over F sharp. That's 2 with my thumb there on the low E, then muting the 5th string, open, 2, 3, 2. Then A minor. This is from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 1, open, and then G. It's just any G that's comfortable for you. Here I'm using the same one we used in the intro. 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. Now each chord here is gonna last 4 counts. So we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, then D over F sharp, 2, 3, then A minor, 2, 3, back to G. From there, we'll go to D over F sharp, 2, 3, 4, then C, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3. Do you think you can G? 2, 3, 4. So then it goes back, it goes 2 times, but that's it. It's just those 8 bars. So from there, you'll probably want to add some more rhythm to it. But start by just playing the whole notes. 1, 2, get that solid. Then what you can do is add some more rhythm like this. So let me show you this. I'll just use a G chord as an example. But here I'm going down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, let me break that down into 2 pieces. So for the first 2 beats, I'm going 1 E and a 2 E and a. That's down, down, up. 1 E and a 2 E and a. Then on beat 3, I'll go 3 and 2 downs. And then on beat 4, I'll play 4 E and up. Down, up, down, up. So beats 3 and 4 go down, 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 up, down, up. Or 3 and 4 E and up. And all together, it goes 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Now that's 1 time through the pattern there, and then you would just apply that to each chord. So it's gonna go C, D over F sharp, A minor, G, D over F sharp, C, A minor, G. So that gives you just a basic starting point with the strumming pattern, and then put that together with the chords. Now there are some cool little tricks you might hear on the recording, something like this. So on certain chords, sometimes, like for example the A minor, you could take off your index finger and then put it back on. So putting this verse all together, here's what it sounds like with a little bit of the melody as well. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain. Can you tell a green field, cold steel rail, smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? All right, so that goes twice, and then when you're finished the second time, you go. tie it right back in with the first part. So have fun putting those two sections together, and remember that when the singing is happening, you're on the B section, and then when there's sort of the instrumental interlude, and even at the end where the wind comes in, the wind sound effect, and it's fading out, we're actually still on that A section. So rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear, and remember, to help you even more with this, with the chords and the scales, be sure to grab my fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is so useful. It's completely for free. All you got to do is go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below as my gift to you. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you in another video real soon.